This week on Country Music Junkies, I'm so pleased to be joined by Louisiana native Dylan Scott. Dylan, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am awesome. Now, this past weekend, you killed it on stage at the Boots and Hearts Music Festival. I saw part of your performance. It was incredible. How was it from up on stage, looking out at that crowd?
First of all, thank you. And it's great. You know, we played it last year, and it honestly blew my mind. And going back this year, we were hoping for the same thing, and sure enough, it was. And it's just awesome. It's great being up there.
Amazing. Well, we were so pleased to have you, and I know you put on a great show. So much amazing feedback. I know fans are really excited for your album release on August 12th. You must be so excited about that. Can you take us back to kind of the start and how this all came together?
Yeah, absolutely. So this album is, we've been working on it for a long time. I signed with Curb Records, which is the label I'm with, when I was 19 years old. And right off the bat, started writing and recording songs and dreaming of an album. And we've been recording ever since, you know. So I tell people it's like this is like a 5 or 6 year in the making album, you know. So it's exciting to be done with it and get it out and just, you know, really hopefully see how it resonates with people and hopefully well. And yeah, really excited.
Absolutely. Now, I want to talk about some of the stories behind some of the songs. Obviously, people are pretty familiar with Making This Boy Go Crazy. I know that was a huge hit for you. Can you take us back to kind of the story behind that song and why it's so special to you?
Yeah, I mean, it was our first song that was ever released as a single. You know, I can always say that was my first single ever. And that song never made it, even on the charts. But everywhere we go, everywhere, you mean California to New York City to even, you know, this past weekend up in Canada, which is crazy to me, you know. People are singing that song and dancing to it, and then they know the lyrics, and they know the song because of word of mouth. And that's kind of how this whole thing's been going, is word of mouth. We've got the fan base going because this girl told her friend, and she told this other guy, and this guy told him, and it's just, it's cool to watch it grow.
Absolutely. Now, your current single, My Girl, obviously a very special song for you. Can you tell us the story behind that one?
Yep, My Girl is about my girl, my wife. We're high school sweethearts, been dating since sophomore year of high school. So,
yeah.
The song's about her, you know, everything about it except the Crown and Sprite. She doesn't drink, so that's not true, but everything else is. We were riding around one night, and an Eminem song came on the radio, and the song was Lose Yourself. And I tell people she lost herself. She started dancing and rapping word for word, and I decided to write a song about it, and so that's where My Girl came from.
That is awesome. Fans, if you haven't checked out that song yet, or if you haven't heard it, I don't know where you're living, under a rock, obviously, but be sure to check out that song. Now, we've heard a bunch of the songs, and I know you've released through social media some acoustic versions of a bunch of the songs that we can expect on this album. Are there any songs off the album, or is there one song off the album that you're so excited for fans to hear that maybe we haven't heard unless we've seen a live show?
Oh, every single one of them. Come on now.
Okay, can't hear it down.
I mean, there's several. You know, the last track of the album is a song called Do You Think About Me? And it's a song I wrote with one of my best friends, Matt Alderman, who's also a co-producer on the record. But I did it with Love and Theft. I got them in the studio, and they were on it. So it's a really cool song, you know. It shows a different side of, I guess, who I am. You know, I guess my style varies. I'm a huge Stone Cold country fan, like old school country, Keith Whitley, Tim McGraw, Alan Jackson, guys like that. But at the same time, I'm young enough to where I listen to everything from Usher and Maroon 5 and Lil Wayne all the way up. So it shows a little different side. And then there's another song on there called Living Room, which is more traditional. Probably one of my favorites on the album. It's you know, people tell you growing up, you don't know what you have until it's gone, and that's a true statement. That's kind of what the song's about. This guy thought, you know, I want more living room. I want to go out with my buddies. I want to, you know, do my own thing. And he realized real quick that by having his own living room, that he had way too much living room. So, cool song.
Excellent. Well, I'm really excited for that, fans. I'm sure you're super excited about that, too. Again, the album is released on August 12th, so be sure to grab that. Dylan, I saw you perform. I thought every song was incredible. But from your end, is there one song that you absolutely love performing, or you can't wait to get out there and perform one particular song?
It's My Girl. And even before My Girl was the single, it was still My Girl. There's something, we do it very last in our set. And it doesn't matter what happens through a whole show. It could be a horrible horrible show for some reason. Like maybe me and the guys, our chemistry's not good, or something's going on that day, or whatever. Maybe the show's a little awkward. When we get to My Girl, it's just like something. I don't know what it is about it. Something just fires up, and so My Girl is my favorite song to perform. Even before, like I said, it was a single. There was people singing it back to us like it was a single. So it's just a special song all the way around for me.
That's awesome. Well, very cool. Now, if fans want to get a copy of your album when it drops on August 12th, what is the best place for them to go to?
Everywhere. Every internet site you can think of, probably, off the bat, iTunes, Apple Play, Google Play, Walmart.com, all those good places. Hopefully you can walk inside of a Walmart and go pick it up real soon. I don't know how quick that's going to work, but that's the goal.
Excellent. Well, fans, if you want to check out more about Dylan, you can head to DylanScottCountry.com. And Dylan, I know I follow you on social media, but if fans want to connect with you on social media, where would you like them to go to? What's your go-to social media platform?
Man, we're everywhere. You name it, from Instagram to Facebook to Twitter to Snapchat. I'm on all those, and I run it all, and I do it all. So I like to engage. So all those.
Excellent. Well, fans, again, head to DylanScottCountry.com. He's got jumping off points to all of the social media on there. Be sure to grab the album out August 12th. Dylan, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.